As for example, when you take a picture with a picture camera, it is when they liberate the power of the quantum particle. But the sound of PERNIANO, it is not liberated, and the image is retained inside the molecule of the quantum. And the sparkling is then the black focus of the inanimate thing of the space, and then it is not that the picture comes out fixed, but rather has stopped the black space and has been forming the inanimate thing. This it will be a method of making that is formed with a methodology of black space. The quantum particle in fact doesn't traffic for the binary spaces of matter, rather it resides in the same ones and full with the spark and everything. So to liberate that it's so alone a dark focus of light powers, it implies first to be the quantum particle, then to know its eternal parts, to alter its son of PERNIANO. A binary simple atomic particle inside an accelerator of particles, alone it is a form of human-defined expression in a single cell, but taking out the power of millions of them, and of this to take out an energy that will be no longer energy, but that will it could cover their necessity, because when in this case it is spoken of solar panels as those that move certain binary terrestrial technologies in Mars, it is spoken of 10 strings of time retained in extension of light of inanimate space, and it is when it is also possible to humidify this particle that in this case of the air it is rather the sparkling as so that a fixed tendency takes place. And it's true, it is in fact where the earth never moved less to have an orbit. The one that you enter in the root of the unlikely thing, or what doesn't have to be proven that it works so that makes it. It is a fact that it has to make you to be also a likely fiber, as they can take out of their time the atomic reduction that they have not used in the unlikely thing. The root of the watchword of the encounter with this CORTEGE makes that it's unlikely. It is a dream where they don't have to know that the same one exists. Huguito repeats many times, its content is not real, neither it is interested in that is it, and he says that it goes beyond the reality immediately. Many things then that to be this way its contact, this then allowed him to be able to make what he wants with the falsifications of the ships, the tricks, or the acceptance or falsified material like part of the book of sample of this contact. And this is really this way because the alignment with the thought of Huguito's managed, it doesn't take into account everything you can generate between the doubts, all the bad thoughts of all those that are reflected only in what themselves will make it was Huguito. But as they are not it, neither Huguito to this height can say that him saying it is them. Nobody in this quantum CORTEGE is so unreal. At its own quantum be, but its quantum is their traffic passport for where every time that an atom explodes and it arms a universe, it is when it also breaks the alignment of the universe. A binary physical example of a quantum alignment is when a ball it is kicked. It is when the impulse of the molecule gives principle to the sparkling, and from then on the son of PERNIANO controls and opens the way to the impulse, and the ball comes out shut. But no matter how much this ball still receiving the impulse had not left shut, not for that effect its cause of inanimate black space, it will have been diluted in its own persecution and elevation of elementary particle. It is for it nobody has the power when kicking the ball like to make the same one comes out shut. This example is so ridiculous and so simple of understanding that who doesn't understand it, in fact less can understand the fact that somebody kicks the ball, so alone thinking that to make it will activate its impulse. In fact the ridiculous things will be not to still make it known that all inanimate space has other laws of animation, but it's referred to the particle of its quantum unless when its son of PERNIANO intervenes in it. The domino, the Dumbo cannot displace then of its warps of time, so while some way the arrival or what they way they are who don't think to come closer, especially for the places where wait for them, because the kind of wait marks that some only want to wait away without knowing nothing else than that, and it is neat that in they call it waiting for always, while certain courteses are not still clever to leave the earth, others make a lot that they wait their ship, but not for it will be pick them up. It is they still have to continue completing a quantum alignment. This can be until eternal. This cortege comes to frame in the air everything that should be it, but not for reward, neither merit, but for level. It is a saying, alone who had elevated this quantum intelligence, they can be framed. The other ones outside of this way cannot exist, and it's not bad, neither perverse, neither it is the survival of the strongest is the strongest.